Chapter 7B, we're going to have 5 sections total. First, we'll learn how to count atoms. Second, we're going to learn how to calculate molar mass. Third, perform mole conversions. Fourth, calculate percent composition. And 5 and 6 will go together. We'll learn how to calculate the empirical and the molecular formula. So counting atoms is 7.5, section 7.5. And so here are our 4 examples. The subscripts, and notice that the number here is your subscript. If there is no subscript, then that automatically means there is only a 1 there. It's an understood 1. So if I count the atoms that I have in this particular molecule, I have 1 carbon and I have 4 chlorine. In example 2, we have a subscript outside of some parentheses, and so what you'll do with that is distribute that subscript into the parentheses. And so when I distribute, what I'll end up getting is I have 3, this is an understood 1, so I have 3 times 1 equals 3 nitrogens. And then here I have 3 times 4 is going to give me 12 hydrogens. Here I have 1 phosphorus, and here I have 4 oxygens. And so for my answer for this one, I have 3 nitrogens, 12 hydrogens, 1 phosphorus, and 4 oxygen. In example number 3, this again has parentheses, so we'll have to distribute. So this means I have 1 copper. As I distribute the 2 times 2 is going to equal 4 carbons. 2 times 3 is going to equal 6 hydrogens, and 2 times 2 will equal 4 oxygen. Finally, in example number 4, this one has a very unique scenario. This is called a hydrate because it's a compound, copper sulfate, copper 2 sulfate, and it has water in it. It's hydrated, as opposed to not having water and being dehydrated. So, to count the atoms in copper 2 sulfate penta meaning 5, hydrate, we're going to say we have 1 copper, here we have 1 sulfur, here we have 4 oxygens. The 5 is going to distribute over to each of the atoms. So 5 times 2 is going to equal 10 hydrogens, and 5 times this understood 1 is going to be 5 more oxygens. So if and I don't have to combine them, we just happen to have 1 copper, 1 sulfur, a total of 9 oxygens and 10 hydrogens. But again, you don't have to combine them, you can keep them separate. In the next section, we're going to combine counting atoms with calculating molar mass.